All right, guys, today we're going to talk about pool homes.
You better get fired up.
All right, I appreciate you guys joining me for Florida's Treasure Coast Market Update. Every single week on Wednesday at 12:30, I like to come in and just give you a glimpse into the market, right? We all talk about the market, but if you talk to 10 different realtors, you're going to get 10 different views. I like to go in and show you the data, the actual statistics from our local MLS. What's the MLS? The MLS is the tool that we as realtors are able to use to pull data from, right? When you look at something like Zillow or Realtor, Trulia, Redfin, even our websites like, exp.com, Keller Williams, Remax, all those different websites, they all pull from the MLS, right? So that's where they're getting data from. Some get all the data, some get partial data, but we're going to show you the actual MLS so you can get that actual data, right? So today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen here in just a second, and I'm going to show you guys some data on pool homes. So here we go. This is the MLS right here. We're going to look in Port St. Lucie, and let's look at solds first so we can see kind of what's been going on. And we'll say in the last, let's go roughly 60 days. What is it? It's the beginning of May. So let's go back to the beginning of March 1st. So that's almost exactly 2 full months, just a hair over. And we've got 7145 on closed homes. Great. Let's come down to type single family homes. So we're kind of pushing out those condos, townhouses, modular homes, those types of things. And we're going to look at homes that have a private pool. So we're not talking about homes that are in a community that have a pool within the community. We're talking about the fact that whether you're in a community or not, you've got your own private pool, right? So we're hitting yes. So you can see there were 1,413 sales in the last roughly 60 days with pool homes. So now my biggest question is, if you're trying to get in and you want a pool home, what's kind of the cheapest number you can look at and get into one? Now, I'm going to give you that number and you're going to be like, oh my God, that's a great number. But I'll tell you right now, you're probably not going to like that home, whatever it is, right? It's probably going to need some work. So here we go. There's one at 162. Let's see what these photos look like. Well, you don't get any photos. That's the only photo you get right there. Not really a helpful photo, right? So let's go to this next one and see what this looks like. Okay, so you can see we've got some issues with the fence over here. It's not straight. It looks like it needs a new painting. It's obviously not going to be in an HOA. Maybe it's got an older roof. The yard needs a little bit of work. The kitchen honestly doesn't look bad. This is a $200,000 property. It's dated, but I don't see anything that looks horribly wrong. Let me come back to the last one. So we got something going on up here in the ceiling. Maybe it's an old leak. Maybe it's a current. It's probably not a current leak. Otherwise, it wouldn't be repaired. But it could be. You never know. Bathroom actually looks updated. Not the greatest photos, but the house itself is not bad for $200,000. Okay, so the pool we've got here is an above ground pool, right? A lot of people want below ground, but if you want an above ground, there you go. There was one sold for $200,000 in the last 60 days. So here's another one. Here's the outside. Coming in. Wow. Okay. There's your pool. So this is an in-ground pool. We didn't get a good close-up of it. The house doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. But do we know? No, we don't know. This one sold for $212,000. I'll tell you, on a lot of these, until you get up to probably the $350,000, $400,000 range, a lot of these, the pool is going to be in rough shape. And I'm not talking about, hey, you need to pay a guy a couple $100 to come over and turn it from green to blue. I'm talking about you might have leaks, need resurfacing, those types of things. This home looks like it needs some work. Let's see, though, what we've got. Yeah, we got a lot going on up here in the ceiling. I can't tell if it's just dirty or if we've got some issues up there. Yeah, this is a rehab right here, boy. Let's get to that pool. Where's that pool? That's not the pool, is it? That might be the pool right there. See, it's all covered. So who knows what's going on out there, right? So let's come up a little on price. Let's come to $350. Let's go to $300. Let's see what we get. Here's one. Here's one for $298. Let's see what this one looks like. So this one looks pretty good, right? It's screened and everything. Front doesn't look bad. You got a little Florida room. It's dated, but it looks like it's in good condition. Sure. You can get this for $300,000. This is not an active price. This is a sold price. I always warn people, don't look at active prices when you're trying to determine the value of something, because anybody, and most people will, can ask for more than their home is worth, right? I just told the guy the other day his home was worth 700. He said, yeah, but my neighbor's asking 900 and my home's just like his. Well, do that. He can ask 2 million. It doesn't make your home worth 2 million, right? So as a seller, yeah, it's a little rough to hear. As a buyer, just know you want to look at sold data, right? And any realtor that you're working with, if you love me, great, call me and I'll do this. If you've got a realtor, they can do the same thing I'm doing here, right? This one sold for, it doesn't have any photos. Let's get some photos. All right, here we got a photo. So this one sold for $299, $999. Again, dated, but it looks good. Good shape. Sure. Yep, this looks good. Nothing overly scary. We even got some updated bathrooms. The flooring here looks nice. Okay, we got tile, which is great. Okay, let's go back. This looks like a fiberglass pool. A lot of people don't like fiberglass pools that can have an impact on your value. But if you want a cheap pool and that's what you're going to get into, you can do it for $299, $999, right? Let's take a look at maybe one or two more. Okay, this is a good one. So this one sold for $300. Front is, a normal cute house for $300,000. This is phenomenal. Okay, we got a little screened in Florida room in the back. There's your pool. It's not screened, but it's got really nice paved decking. You got a shed out back. It's hard to tell if it's clean, but I feel like I can see the bottom. It looks fairly clean. I can see the bottoms of the steps, the blue tile, so it can't be horrible. Do we know if it's cracked, if it's leaking? Does it need resurfacing? No, we don't know any of that. We're just looking at the photos right now. But in this price range of $300,000, you're getting a decent pool. Maybe it needs some repairs, maybe it doesn't. And the inside of your home is dated. You can see over here in the bottom right, the carpet needs to be tore out and put, some sort of new flooring put back in. But, getting into a house like this, maybe you got to put a roof aside, AC aside, because I'm not sure what they are with this one. You might need to put anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 worth of work in here. And you've got a nice little starter home with a pool. It's pretty nice. So let's go up to that 350 range and see what's sold for 350. Okay. Here's one at 350 right here. No photos. Here, this one's got photos. So this one sold for 350. So we got a 2-stall garage. Okay. It's dated. The carpet to the left of the door there does not look good at all. Yeah, this carpet looks horrible. So we need new carpet, right? There's a few $1,000. Dated kitchen. This home does feel a little bit bigger, so you might have gotten square footage, but not necessarily any nicer than the last few homes we looked at. If you're looking at roughly $200 a square foot, it could be 180, it could be 220, but let's say $200 a square foot. 250 square feet is $50,000, right? So it's not that crazy to think that 250 more square feet will add on that $50,000. Yeah, this one needs a little bit of work. Even back here, the pool looks fairly clean. I don't know about that decking, and you've got to assume if the decking looks like that, wink, wink, sellers. If the decking looks like this, and look at the metal screen above, it's all filled with dirt, maybe mold, moss. People make assumptions, whether it's true or not. Here I'm pretty confident it would be true, that the pool probably hasn't been well maintained if the decking and the screen have not been maintained. Is that necessarily true? No, but you want to give the presentation that, man, you are buying a marvelous, well-maintained home. This one absolutely could have sold for more had they, paid $300-400 for a power wash job there. Guarantee they could have. Yeah, so there you go. That's what you get for $350. Let's see, what's this one look like? Okay, so here I cannot see the bottom. It's pretty cloudy. Now, they could have just had somebody there put a bunch of chemicals in to try to make it look sharp, and maybe they got the photographer over there too quick. Tough to tell, but it is a little bit cloudy. I'd be more concerned with the structure of the pool. Doesn't need resurfacing than I would the water itself. The water's pretty easy to fix, but it is a little cloudy. But this is a cute place. I like this one better than the last one personally. But there you go. Let's look at one more 350 house just to give you a feel, and then we'll bump it up to 4. Okay, so here's one more 350. We got a 2-stall garage. Yeah, this one looks pretty dirty, man, but it is screened. Ooh, the flooring looks nice. Kitchen's been redone. You got granite, stainless steel appliances, matching appliances, updated lighting. Yeah, I don't know about that pool. Bathroom doesn't look bad. Yeah, this looks like a little flip where maybe they should have put a little more time into the pool, but not bad. All right, so now let's go up to 400. What do you get for 400, Joe? Let's go check it out. Man, we got a lot of pool house sales in that 350 to 4 range, right? I went from 3 to 350 pretty quick. There weren't a lot, but now I'm trying to go to 4. We've got a lot of options. So we're close enough here. We're at 399. Let's check out this bad boy. All right, so we got a 2-stall garage. Nice green lawn, palm trees. Sure. All right, it's screened. It's a peanut-shaped pool. Inside looks a little bit better, more updated, nicer flooring, right? Nice colors. They've got a great photographer. Is that a Korean countertop? It's tough to tell what kind of countertop it is. We do not have carpet yet. Bathrooms look nice. Oh, there's a little carpet. But a lot of that wood flooring looks great. Okay, we got a covered patio. It's screened. That does not look like fiberglass. Yeah, so there you go, and you got a big backyard. So that's what 400 grand for a pool will get you. Let's look at this one. This one's 399, right? So we'll just chalk that up to 400 grand. Nice driveway, 2-stall garage, screened. Look at that flooring, covered patio. That's beautiful. There you go. All right, now we're cooking. Look at that pool. That's a photo right there, boy. Look at that. That's beautiful flooring. Right. Cabinets are a little dated. Yeah, you got some wallpaper, but that's all pretty minor stuff you can overlook when you're purchasing a home, right? That's a big old master. Holy smokes. Yeah, so that one's not bad. Okay, we'll look at one more 400, and then we're going to bump her up to 500. Let's see what we can get for 500. Okay, so here's the front of a 400. Again, they got the cloudy water. I could have just put chemicals in there. Who knows? But beautiful photo. Other than the cloudy water, you can see they cleaned off all of the metal screen. Looks beautiful. The decking looks beautiful. You can see their backyard backs up to a canal that's got a little bit of water in it. Neighbor's got a pool on the right side. On the left side, they've got a big yard and a metal roof and a fence. You want to be around people with nice homes. It helps your sale, right? All right, here we go on the inside. All right, that's nice flooring. We got two different, yeah, see, and that's older dated flooring. Cabinets here don't match. Look right under the sink. That cabinet compared to the cabinets just to the right of it, they don't match. And those cabinets are dated. But it looks like it's in great condition. It's just dated, right? So nothing necessarily wrong with this. This one looks like it's got a little bit more square feet. That's kind of awkward, but nice big tub. That's cool. Yeah, so there you go. That's 400. Last thing we're going to look at is 500. And then I'm going to start showing you inventory numbers. In fact, let's just go to edit search and we'll come to list price. We'll go 480, 525. It gives us 161. Let's see what they actually sold for. We'll find some. Okay, holy smokes. Some of these sold way over. Good job, guys. All right, so here we go. Here's some 500s. Let's come in here. Okay, so this is what 500 gets you. That's a good-looking, clean pool. Concrete, screen looks good, decking looks good, big backyard. You got that white vinyl fence in the back. I don't know if that's your fence, though. Nice elevation. Yeah, that's not your fence. There you go. You got a paved driveway, pavers, 2-stall garage, nice landscaping, beautiful colors, a lot of little details on this one. This one looks sharp, granite. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There you go. So there you go. There's a difference in a 500 grand. And I tell you what, we'll look at even one more just so you can get a little bit more of a feel. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this one's kind of similar on the outside, the elevation. They got a wider driveway than normal. You can see that extra maybe 3 feet on the right side there. Nice green lawn. They got carpet throughout the main, though. That usually holds us back on price a little bit, but they got that nice granite in the The kitchen, nice cabinets, stainless steel appliances that match. Oh, they got vacuum triangles. I like that. Okay, we got the custom trade ceiling, nice fan. Let's see that pool, baby. I want to see the pool. All right, so coming back, you got a lot of covered patio space, which is nice. People love that. You got a beautiful pool. Is that a hot tub up top? I don't think it is. Yeah. But yeah, this is a pretty place. Pretty place. So there you go, guys. That's 500 grand. So last thing I want to look at is I'm going to come to list and we're going to look at sold. I got to get back out of the price here. I forgot about price. So let's go back to that list and let's look at price per square foot. And we're going to put them in order. And there's 539 sales. So the middle would be 250 plus 20 is 270. Let's see what that 270th home went for. And I'll tell you why that would matter to you here in a second. Come on, buddy. Here we go. So the median price per square foot sold for a pool house in Port St. Lucie in the last roughly 60 days is $196 a square foot. So that means 50% of these homes could be purchased with a pool for $196 a square foot or less. So if you're looking for a 2,000 square foot home and you want a pool, let's just round it up to $200 per square foot for easy numbers. You're looking at $400,000, right? So it's not that crazy to think you can get a $400,000 home. Now it's going to be your average home because that's the average or median price, right? But if you want a nicer home that has a pool, you could figure 220, 230 a square foot. Now you're looking at 440 to 460 for a pool home, and it's a little bit nicer, right? So there you go. There's your median prices. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come back, and the last thing I want to look at is active. So these are currently being sold. Oh, let me go back. I made a mistake. Let's go back and fix this mistake. I was looking at a specific list price. Yeah, now we got 1,413. So I was looking at a very specific list price there. So let's come down to the 1413 and let's get the middle there. It's going to be 707. Yeah. So I'm guessing it's going to be higher. I thought that number was a little low, but we'll see when we come down to the median on all of them where we're at. I'm betting it's probably going to be in that 210 to 215 range. We're down to number, 450 here, and we're at 264. We got to come down to 707 to get that median. Oh, it's going to be higher than what I said. Yeah, I'm glad I did this. So 707 is right here, and the median is 243.63. Okay, so again, running that math, 243.63, and you get a 2,000 square foot home. That means your average 2,000 square foot pool home. And by average, I mean average amenities, average updates, average everything, average roof. It's all average. You're looking at 487 for a 2,000 square foot home, right? If you want something a little bit nicer, instead of 243, maybe you go 270 a square foot and you want 2,000 square feet. Now you're looking at 540, right? Whew, glad I did that. All right. Now let's look at active pool homes. Okay, so you saw that there were 1,413 pool home sales since the 1st of March. So there's 31 days in March, and there's 30 in April, and we're on the 3rd today already. So in 64 days, we had 1,413 sell. Divided by 64 days, we're looking at 22.08 pool homes selling a day, right? So if I take 217, which is this number up in the top left, divided by 22, we'll say 22.1. 217 divided by 22.1, we've got 9.8 days of pool house inventory. That's crazy. Is that real? 1,400 over 60 days. That's right. 9.8 days. That is straight crazy. Single family home pool home. That's true. Man, that's a number I have not seen. That is mind boggling. I'm kind of excited to tell my team that. 9.8 days of inventory. You're telling me this is a buyer's market? Pool homes are not a buyer's market. Those homes are going fast. Okay, so now let's look at the active, right? I told you 243 was that median price where they're selling. So now let's look at see where these guys are sitting on their list price and how many are at that 243, right? So let's come all the way. Let's go to ascending instead of descending. So we're starting at 157. And again, just to give you, kind of an idea of what, well, you're not going to be able to see it. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, this is the second cheapest per square foot, right? Okay, it's a little dated, but it looks nice. I mean, it's tough to tell from photos how nice a place is, but this doesn't look bad at all. Okay, there's the pool. The pool is kind of a tough photo. It's tough to sell or see what it looks like. But there you go. It's not screened. But that one is 165 a square foot. Let's look at one more and see if we can see the price per square foot on this. Okay, so you've got solar. You got a 2-stall garage. Yeah, there's your pool in the back, right? It's not screened, but I can see what looks to be the bottom. So it looks fairly clean. The roof, without knowing too much about it, looks a little old. So you might need new, $15,000, $20,000 roof. Flooring's a little mismatched, a little dated. Kitchen's dated, but it all looks nice. If you had kids, your kids were going to move into it. Would you be worried? I wouldn't be worried about this. It is a 2-story. A lot of people don't want to walk upstairs, so that's going to hurt saleability a little bit. But you can see in that last photo, the bathrooms are updated or semi-updated. Yeah, so really this, again, there might be something I'm missing. I'm sure the roof, may be called into question, but you're looking right here. You're looking at a home that's, how much is it? 169 a square foot. That's crazy. So that's not bad. But out of these homes, I said 243 was a median. Here we go, 243.73. 74 out of the 217 homes here are listed at the median price per square foot or less. That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. So what that tells me, and this isn't something I see in every market I look at like this, it tells me that these guys are priced pretty decently. Now you're going to see homes on the other side. I mean, if I come all the way to the top, you're going to see some that are priced pretty dang high. Here's two right here. Well, it's one because it's the same address in two different ones. But this is a $2 million home. This is a $1 million home. Let's come down. Where's the first one? Okay, here's one for $599,900. They're asking $395, almost $396 a square foot. This will be the last one we look at, guys. But let's take a look at why would these guys get such a just really high, probably almost 50% more than the median price per square foot. Okay, they got looks like a recently redone driveway. It's a shingled roof, 2-stall garage. Okay. All right, flooring looks nice. Okay, this is done. They got some nice brick or stone up on the back wall there. This looks a little more modern. It does look nice. I'm not going to give you my opinion on price, but I will tell you these guys are roughly, I don't think it's 50. I think it's more like 55 or 60% over that median price per square foot. So the question is this home roughly 55, 60% better than an average home, right? Do we get to see the pool? Where's the pool? There's no pool on this one. Okay, so this one I think was filled out incorrectly. But anyway, so there you guys go. Just a little bit of a feel for pool homes and what you can expect in that market if you're a first-time home buyer, or maybe you're looking at your second home and you want to get into a pool house. You can get in at probably about 300 grand. You can do under, but it's going to need some significant work, most likely. Anywhere in that 3 to 350, it's probably going to be a mixture of dated and needing a roof and or an AC. The less dated and better it looks, the more it's going to need a roof and AC. The less of that it needs, obviously the better it'll look. But there you guys go. If you've got any questions in the future, always reach out anytime. Guys, have a great day.